My name is Chandra Law. I'm the current station master at Ramsbottom station. I've been working as a staff on the station for about 26 years, but station master for 7 years. I got involved with the railway due to my husband, Richard Law, who's the Director of Health and Safety and Operations. Richard's a volunteer for 54 years. He was in Malaysia. He was one of the railway engineers. And we got married. He brought me here and introduced me to the railway.
So, what does your role involve here?
Well, it involves everything really. I have to cover all my duties. So being a station master, I'm responsible for myself, my safety, customer safety, and my colleagues. The job is overall, you look after your customers, you do the barrier crossing, you cross people who can't go over the bridge, you do the tickets. So I sell tickets. I'm also involved with the gift shop. And I help at the cafe. Now and again, I just slot myself in.
So, what would you say was the most rewarding part of your job?
The most rewarding part for me are my customers. I have to be honest. Without the customers, we won't be here. The customers support the railway runs. So to me, the customers is my reward. You make friendship that goes a long way.
Okay, so what would you say was the most challenging aspect of your job?
The most challenging is working with customers are beautiful. It's working with some of the managers. I have to be honest, haven't I done? Some of the managers are very, very good, but some of them, they could be a little bit more understanding towards us. That's my challenge, is to work with managers. Sometimes it can be hard.
And have you always been interested in railways?
Never.
That's real.
I'll tell you the truth, yeah, because I was brought up totally different from the railway. In Malaysia, I had nothing to do with the railway. My job was in a different sort of line. I was with the securities. We supply securities to firms and companies and location. So I was a PA to two different bosses in this security company. Now, when Richard brought me here, we got married and brought me here, he introduced me to the railway. And he got me to learn what he does.
Right.
And
so that's where what sort of specialist skills do you need for the job that you do?
For the railway. Well, I wouldn't say the skills you need, because we're all born and brought up and with different skills. We are taught different skills. But when you come to the railway, one thing I love about the railway is the railway is good. They give you the courses, they give you the training. You don't have to be clever at something, but they give you to learn. So the training is provided, the course is given, we have exams and tests that we take, and you never fail. If you fail, they put you back again on and you learn. So you never fail really. You get the opportunity to learn and learn and learn. I mean, I'm not a clever person here, but I learn and get there. And you make mistakes now and again, but as long as it's not safety serious mistakes, you pick up and learn, don't you?
Do you have a standout memory from working on the railway?
A standout memory? Yes, I have. Good one or bad one?
Oh, go on, good one first.
Right. The good one is I've made friends.
Yeah.
The customers become your friends, and it's a lifelong friendship. They come back and see you. They come back and support you in good times and bad times. When we need money, we're desperate donations, and that's for me, valuable. Now the bad one, darling, I was pushed. We get these trespassers. They come here, and the young ones, and I've been pushed several times. Down once on the barrier crossing, once at the barrier. So you do get all these challenges, but they're underage, there's nothing you can do. But there are good and bad that you pick. But I look at the good ones. There are 100 good and 1 bad, so you can't.
Yeah, brilliant.
Yeah.
So, what's the funniest thing that's ever happened to you whilst working on the railway?
Meeting you as well.
I'll take that.
How funny, because we've been good friends now.
Yeah.
Now, the funny thing I would say is, there's loads of funny things really, but one of the most funny thing is a pet, a customer's dog.
Okay.
And they brought their dog on the day out, and they were customers. They travelled on the train. They bought ticket. The dog pushed me down. He was so big. He was like a teddy bear. He pushed me down. It was funny because I was trying to give him a treat, and I was pushed. So there you are.
Oh dear. Thank you. So, how has the railway changed since you've been here? Has it changed a lot?
It changes. You can see changes, but not really a lot because we are heritage. We keep to a lot of heritage, but the changes are. The changes is your work really, what you do, because it has to improve, isn't it? It improves with learning, it improves with customers, different kind of customers, different sort of events. You move along with the times.
Yeah, I was going to say, what do you think the future looks like for heritage railways?
The future, well, it's a challenge, dear. I would say it's a challenge with the heritage. It's a dying thing, but we ELR, we're trying our best like any other heritage. It's a struggle, but we are doing our best.
And you do a great job.
Yeah, the volunteers, isn't it? The volunteers and paid staff, we work together to be here because we want to keep it, we want to enjoy it.
Fabulous.
And we still, I have to say again and again, we owe it to our customers. It's the customers that bring us here.
To anybody who's thinking about volunteering, what would you say to them?
I would say, please come. I'll grab you with both arms. Open arms, please come. Because we need young ones. As we get older, it's the young ones that are the future. It's difficult to get young ones, I have to say, but if we can get the more, it doesn't matter what age, the more the better. Because when you get more staff, more colleagues, the job is spread out. Otherwise, it's difficult. The same person come and the same job, you have to do 2-3 jobs. But when you have more staff, it helps.
Brilliant.
If you can get young ones, it's a bonus.
Wonderful, thank you. One last question.
Oh yeah.
If you could tell the world one thing about heritage railways, what would it be?
It's good to preserve heritage, isn't it? Whatever we can hold on to. I know things change, things move, but if we can preserve it and let the other generation enjoy it, it'll be wonderful.
Fabulous. Thank you very much.
Thank
That's
you.
wonderful.